Philosophies Revived.
Welcome, dear viewers, to a journey of profound wisdom and timeless philosophy. Today, we embark on a voyage into the teachings of the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who reminds us that true freedom begins within ourselves. In this enlightening exploration, we will unveil 4 invaluable keys to unlocking your inner freedom and embracing the Stoic way of life. 1. Liberate your thoughts. Imagine a life where you are truly free, unburdened by the shackles of external circumstances. Epictetus, a man who transcended the limitations of slavery to become a revered philosopher, understood the essence of this inner freedom. He teaches us that the path to liberation starts with our thoughts. Epictetus's journey from slavery to mastery is a testament to the transformative power of philosophy. Born into a life of servitude, he endured hardships that most of us can scarcely imagine. Yet, he emerged from these challenging circumstances, not as a victim, but as a master of his own destiny. His life and teachings exemplify resilience, self-mastery, and the pursuit of inner freedom. In his profound work, The Enchiridion, Epictetus illuminates the critical distinction between things within our control and those beyond it. He invites us to shift our perspective and recognize that while we cannot control external events, we hold absolute dominion over our inner world, our thoughts, beliefs, attitudes, desires, and choices. In a world filled with uncertainties, this timeless wisdom offers solace. It empowers us to rise above the chaos and maintain serenity, regardless of the storms that rage around us. Epictetus challenges us not to surrender our autonomy to external circumstances, but to instead harness the power of our minds to guide our actions and reactions. To truly understand the significance of this teaching, consider a common scenario. Many of us face the unpredictability of our daily lives. From unexpected traffic jams to unforeseen setbacks at work, life often throws curveballs our way. These external events are beyond our control, and resisting them only leads to frustration and anxiety. However, Epictetus urges us to take a different approach. He advises us to view these situations through the lens of what we can control and what we cannot. While we cannot control the traffic or the actions of others, we can control our reactions. We can choose to respond with patience, acceptance, and equanimity. By doing so, we begin to liberate our thoughts from the grip of external circumstances. We realize that our true power lies not in changing the world around us, but in changing our responses to it. This shift in perspective is the cornerstone of inner freedom. As you embark on the journey of liberating your thoughts, remember that true independence springs from within. By nurturing your inner sanctuary, you will find the strength to remain steadfast in your convictions and choices, even amidst the ever-changing world. Epictetus's life serves as a powerful example of the transformative potential of this philosophy. Despite his initial bondage, he recognized that his thoughts and beliefs were his own, and no one could control them but himself. With this realization, he embarked on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Upon gaining his freedom, Epictetus established a school of philosophy in Rome, where he taught his own version of Stoicism. Stoicism, as a school of thought, emphasizes virtue, self-discipline, rationality, and the pursuit of flourishing and fulfillment through the development of one's character. According to Epictetus, real freedom is not just about being able to do what we want. Real freedom is about taking control of our own thoughts and feelings. He believed that true freedom comes when we're not relying on external factors like how successful we are, how much money we have, or what other people think of us. Instead, it's about freeing ourselves from being too attached to these outside things. Epictetus said this kind of inner freedom is the most important kind of freedom, even more important than just being free in a legal or external way. In summary, Epictetus is saying that true independence comes from looking inside ourselves and using our minds to guide us, no matter what's happening outside. This kind of freedom helps us stay calm and make our own choices, even when the world around us keeps changing. So, as you delve deeper into the wisdom of Epictetus, remember that the first step to unlocking your inner freedom is to liberate your thoughts. Embrace the power of your mind, and you will discover a profound sense of autonomy and resilience that transcends the challenges of the external world. 2. Cultivate your routines. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher whose wisdom has transcended centuries, reminds us that true freedom is not merely an external state, but a profound internal transformation. In our exploration of his teachings, we delve deeper into the second key to unlocking inner freedom: cultivating your routines. At first glance, the notion of habits and freedom may appear paradoxical. One might associate habits with mundane, repetitive routines that drain life of meaning. However, the Stoics, led by Epictetus, offer a fresh and profound perspective on this matter. Epictetus, a man who himself journeyed from slavery to philosophical mastery, understood the transformative power of habits. He conveyed that habits are not merely repetitive actions, but potent instruments that shape the way we engage with the world, and perhaps more importantly, ourselves. He likened the process of habit formation to learning how to walk or run. Through repetition, we become better at it. In essence, he recognized that the path to inner freedom lies in the conscious cultivation of positive habits. Consider the process of acquiring a new skill, whether it's playing a musical instrument or excelling in a particular sport. Initially, these endeavors require effort, discipline, and practice. Through consistent repetition and deliberate practice, we become proficient, and what was once a conscious effort becomes second nature. This concept, fundamental to Stoicism, can be applied not only to physical skills, but also to emotional and mental attributes. To cultivate inner freedom, we must extend this principle to our thoughts and emotions. Just as practicing a physical skill enhances our proficiency, so too does practicing emotional self-control become instrumental in attaining inner freedom. Epictetus encourages us to consciously choose how we respond to life's challenges, developing a habit of emotional resilience. In this way, we become masters of our own emotional reactions, liberating ourselves from the tumultuous roller coaster of impulsive responses. This transformative practice beautifully aligns with the Stoic concept of arete, the pursuit of excellence in what truly matters. Epictetus teaches us that real freedom arises when we consistently practice virtues like wisdom, courage, fairness, and self-control. These virtues are not abstract ideals, but tangible qualities that, when honed through daily practice, lead to a life of balance and tranquility. Incorporating these profound teachings into our daily lives requires dedication and mindfulness. It involves carving out moments for reflection, where we examine our reactions to events and align them with our core values. This self-awareness allows us to bridge the gap between knowledge and action, transforming ourselves in the process. Imagine a scenario where you find yourself faced with a challenging situation, perhaps at work or in your personal life. In the past, you might have reacted impulsively, allowing emotions to dictate your responses. However, as you consciously embrace the Stoic teachings of Epictetus, you begin to apply the principles of emotional self-control. You pause, reflect, and choose a response aligned with your core values, such as fairness and wisdom. With each deliberate step on this transformative journey, you move closer to genuine inner freedom. It's a freedom that transcends external circumstances, rooted in the mastery of your own thoughts and emotions. It's the ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, unshaken by the storms that may rage around you. Epictetus invites us to recognize that true freedom begins within ourselves. Cultivating positive habits, especially in the realm of emotional self-control, is not merely a matter of routine, but a profound journey of self-discovery and transformation. As we practice virtues such as wisdom, courage, fairness, and self-control in our daily lives, we inch closer to genuine inner freedom. 3. Command your cravings. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, offers us profound insights into the nature of true freedom in his assertion that freedom is not procured by a full enjoyment of what is desired, but by controlling the desire. In this segment, we will delve deeper into the significance of this teaching and explore the transformative power of controlling our desires to unlock inner freedom. Epictetus paints a vivid picture of the human condition, one where we constantly grapple with desires, seeking fulfillment through the acquisition of material possessions, societal approval, and the relentless pursuit of more. He likens these desires to chains that imprison our inner selves, preventing us from experiencing genuine freedom. In our modern world, this struggle for desires remains ever present, often leading us down paths of stress, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. The Stoic philosophy, as imparted by Epictetus, challenges this conventional approach to happiness. It invites us to question whether the relentless accumulation of possessions and the constant need for external validation truly lead to a sense of fulfillment. Epictetus teaches us that authentic freedom transcends the material and superficial. It resides in our ability to govern our desires, to simplify our wants, and to find contentment in the present moment. To illustrate this profound concept, let us turn to the parable of two friends, Alex and Sam. Alex represents the archetype of modern consumer culture, where the pursuit of the latest gadgets, luxury items, and external validation through societal approval is paramount. Alex's life revolves around the relentless chase for more, driven by the belief that happiness lies in the possession of material wealth. In stark contrast, we have Sam, who embodies the Stoic principles championed by Epictetus. Sam finds happiness in life's simple joys, the warmth of human connection, the serenity of a leisurely walk, the joy of reading a good book. Sam's ability to eschew the constant need for more possessions results in a profound sense of freedom and contentment. The parable of Alex and Sam demonstrates that true freedom is not contingent upon amassing possessions or seeking external validation. Instead, it arises from simplifying our desires, appreciating the beauty of the present moment, and finding contentment in what we have. It echoes Epictetus's wisdom that freedom is not procured by a full enjoyment of what is desired. In the quest to command your cravings and unlock inner freedom, it is crucial to embark on a journey of self-awareness and mindfulness. Start by examining your desires, what drives you, what you believe will make you happy, and whether these desires are rooted in genuine fulfillment or societal conditioning. Epictetus encourages us to cultivate the habit of simplifying our desires, focusing on what is truly essential to our well-being, and letting go of unnecessary wants. This does not imply a life of deprivation, but rather a life lived with intention and discernment. It means making deliberate choices about what truly matters to us and finding joy in the simplicity of everyday experiences. Practicing gratitude is another key aspect of commanding your cravings. By appreciating the things you already have and the moments of beauty and joy that exist in your life, you can shift your focus away from the perpetual pursuit of more. Gratitude helps you recognize the abundance that surrounds you, fostering contentment and inner peace. Epictetus's teaching on commanding your cravings offers a profound antidote to the modern-day affliction of insatiable desire. It reminds us that true freedom arises not from the accumulation of external possessions, but from the mastery of our inner desires. By simplifying our wants, cultivating mindfulness, and practicing gratitude, we can experience the liberating power of inner freedom, finding contentment and joy in the present moment. Epictetus's wisdom serves as a timeless guide on the path to a life of genuine fulfillment and lasting freedom. 4. Embrace your destiny. Epictetus, the Stoic sage, leaves us with a profound and transformative teaching in his exhortation to embrace your destiny. This final principle is a cornerstone of Stoicism, encapsulated in the concept of amor fati, the love of fate. In a world often driven by the pursuit of control and the avoidance of discomfort, Epictetus invites us to fundamentally shift our perspective on the unfolding of life's events. The core of Epictetus's message lies in understanding that our state of happiness is inextricably linked to our acceptance of fate. It's not about wishing for things to happen exactly as we desire, but rather finding contentment in whatever unfolds, irrespective of our preferences. In a society that often teaches us to assert our will upon the world, the Stoic philosophy challenges this impulse. Instead of resisting the flow of life's events, Epictetus encourages us to embrace them as opportunities for growth and learning. This shift in mindset can be profoundly liberating, allowing us to transcend the emotional turmoil that comes with relentless resistance. Imagine life as a river with a current that can't be controlled. Many of us spend our days desperately trying to swim upstream, striving to bend reality to our will. We struggle against the very nature of existence, and in doing so, we often find ourselves drained, frustrated, and anxious. Epictetus offers an alternative perspective. He suggests we let go of the exhausting struggle against the current and instead learn to navigate it skillfully. By embracing our fate, we acknowledge that every event, whether it brings joy or challenge, is an opportunity to learn and grow. Every experience, even the most painful ones, can be our teacher. Rather than seeing obstacles as insurmountable barriers, we begin to view them as stepping stones on our journey to wisdom and inner freedom. Consider the story of someone who loses their job unexpectedly. In the conventional mindset, this could be a source of frustration, anxiety, and despair. But in the Stoic perspective, this setback becomes an opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth. Rather than resisting the job loss, one can choose to embrace it as a chance to reevaluate career goals, develop new skills, or even explore new passions. The Stoic practice of amor fati invites us to view life's challenges as a means of forging resilience and wisdom. Just as a blacksmith uses fire to temper and strengthen metal, life's adversities can serve to refine our character. This acceptance of fate does not imply passivity or resignation. Instead, it encourages a proactive and empowered response to the circumstances we encounter. To apply the principle of embracing destiny in our lives, Stoicism offers practical techniques. One such technique is journaling, where we reflect on the events of our day and seek the lessons they hold. By asking ourselves what we can learn from each experience, we shift from a reactive stance to a proactive one. We begin to see ourselves as active participants in our own growth, rather than passive victims of circumstance. Another practice is the contemplation of the impermanence of all things. By recognizing that both joy and suffering are transient, we can develop a deeper appreciation for the present moment. This awareness helps us let go of attachments to outcomes and instead focus on our response to them. In essence, embracing our destiny is not about surrendering to a predetermined fate, but choosing to flow with life's current while actively engaging with its lessons. It's about finding meaning and purpose in every experience and recognizing that true freedom arises from our inner response to external events. Epictetus offers us 4 profound keys to unlock our inner freedom. As you embark on this transformative journey inspired by Epictetus, remember that true freedom resides within you. It is not contingent upon external circumstances, but is a product of your inner mastery. Embrace these principles, and you will discover the profound liberation that Stoicism offers, leading you to a life of wisdom, balance, and lasting freedom.